Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a couple of new tools that I have for applying makeup. You know I love my tools, I'm a brush fanatic, and anything that helps you apply your makeup smoother and more efficiently is top notch in my book. The first thing we're going to cover is the makeup bullet. This is a fingertip makeup sponge. It is sold in a set of 1 or a set of 3. It's sold at Ulta. The one is $14.99 and the 3-pack is $24.99. It's created by Emmy Award-winning makeup artist Eva Jane, and she's really sweet. I met her last year at Cosmoprof North America, and she just launched in Ulta, and I'm just so excited for her. The makeup bullet fits right on your fingertip. It's suggested to use on this finger or this finger. You can use it either dry or wet. I use it both ways and it performs admirably both ways. It is a really cool sponge. It's latex free. It has a really pointy tip so that you can do spot concealing just really well. You can use just the minimal amount of product and you can go like that, and I can even get it in by my inner eye, which I have a hard time with. I'm not somebody who can use my fingertips in my eye socket. I just miss spots because of having a nail, and you know I don't want to poke my eye out. So the makeup bullet, because of its unique patented shape and size, you can get it really in the corners really well. You can get your nose really good. I have a hard time getting that too. Any little crease and crevice I have a hard time getting in there, so I'm really enjoying the makeup bullet. I'm going to show you how it works. You can use it either wet or dry. I use it both ways. Today I'm going to just spritz it. Just spritz it once. This is the Pixie Makeup Mist. Spritz it once because you don't want it super wet. You can see I have a breakout on my chin. I don't want to put all concealer all over my chin because it'll, you know, make me look older, and I don't need any help there. So I really like this precision tip. I don't know if you can see how little I put on my sponge, just the tiniest amount. Normally if I was doing my makeup the way that I have before I got these sponges, I would use a gel liner brush and I would dab just a little bit on the breakouts to conceal. This is so much better because it truly helps me to guide onto those spots. And since I just use a little bit at a time, I can control how much goes on my face, and I use less product that way. It's the same under my eyes. At first I just take a little bit on the tip and I get it in the inner corner where I want it. And then I go ahead and put the concealer on where else I'm going to put it. And I don't like a ton of concealer. This looks like a lot though. I don't like a ton of concealer, and I want it spread out as much as possible. You can roll this around and really push it in there to have it set. I like to pounce right there and roll it around. And then I spritz my sponge and I go back over it right in here because I don't want it to be all cakey. Then when I do my nose, I just tap all over. I've got to use this mirror because the other mirror is too far away. Just tap, tap, tap. And you know what? Totally forgot my primer. Now I'm going to apply my primer, and this summer I've been using 2 primers. I've been using the Pore Defense Primer Serum by Hard Candy and my usual preferred primer, the Armani, the Armani Light Master Primer. I would suggest, especially if you're a makeup artist, to buy the 3-pack of the makeup bullet because then you can use both hands at once and it'll go so much faster. And I think for a makeup artist to get all the Yeah, that was really silly. To get all of your client's face done, this would just go so much faster than using a brush. You just roll it a little bit, pounce, pounce, pounce. And you have your product on. I like the two-handed method. I'm going to use my Light Master Primer. Instead of applying some of my products with the makeup bullet, I'm going to go ahead and use my Blendsmart brush. I have a Blendsmart brush that has the foundation head on it. This is for powder, cream, or liquid foundation. Oh, well, I'll show you how to use it. And I have a Blendsmart brush that has the highlighter head on it. I'll show you a close-up of the highlighter head. It is a rounded brush. It's really cool. They have different brush heads and you just pop them out and they magnetically go in. You pop them back in. I think that this would work also for my contour, probably for my bronzer and my highlighter, and I'm going to try it that way. And this is my first time using this particular head for the highlighter, and so I'll give you my first impressions on it. Today I'm going to start by using the CoverGirl BB Clean Matte in 540. And again, you just put some on your skin. Well, I should do one side at a time. And you take your brush and you move it, as it spins, you move it back and forth just slowly, and you want to smooth all that product out and give it the best distribution you can so that you have the smoothest finish that you can have. You don't go like this because it'll just rub it off, and it's not supposed to be used that way. But see it spinning? Put way too much on that side because it buffs it out so well and distributes it so well that you just don't need as much as you would use with the other sponge or another brush. I'm going to put a little bit less. Hopefully I'm going to put a little bit less on this side because I just didn't need all that much. Be sure to go different directions so that you get it smoothed out as possible. I'm going to clean my brush off a little bit in my Sephora Color Switch, which isn't made for liquid, but I'm using it anyway. Clean it off because I want to use my regular foundation that I use. Normally I use my Osmosis pressed base. I love this stuff. It doesn't melt off. It is the only thing I can work out in without breaking out. And in Phoenix, you know, it's just so hot in the summer that everything else melts. So it's a powder. I'm just going to put some on my brush because obviously I can't stick it on my face and then go. And then I'm going to buff it out. I mean, today, because I'm doing this demonstration, I'm wearing both foundations because I want to show you how it works, but I would never wear this much in real life. If you do, I don't judge. It's too much for me. So now that we have some foundation on, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my highlighter first because this does say it's a highlighting brush, And I definitely want to try the highlighter first before I get it dirty, but I do want to try it with my contour and bronzer. Today for highlighter, I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Chrome. I'm just going to dip it in like this. And then I got a feeling this is going to make me really highlighted. The button is different than last year's model where it's a switch. This is a different kind of switch. It's a push button. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And actually what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my Laura Geller Diamond Dust over it. This is like such a cool highlighter. Turns pink and green and skin tone color. Ooh, look at that. It'll bring it more of the tones that I have in my eyeshadow and as my highlighter, so I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. Whoa! You may not want to use as much as I did, but highlighter, I mean, come on. Now that I have done my highlighter, I have done my highlighter. It is highlighted. I am going to do my contour, and I'm going to use the Blendsmart brush. This is the Strobe and Sculpt palette by Miriam NYC and Pixie Beauty. This is my favorite, and honestly, I usually use this brush because it's the best contour brush I ever have used, ever. And it's, you know, like under 20 bucks. It's crazy. So I'm going to put this in my contour and then apply it. And buff it out. Oh my gosh, I should have put my hair back. Duh. But it's YouTube. Oops, I need a little more. Next time I do this, I'm pulling my hair back. You guys can see me looking funkier than usual. So for my blush today, I'm going to apply it with this, and I'm going to be scared because, you know, you can screw up blush so easily. I'm going to use Eddie Funkhauser. This is called Side Street Blossom, which I think would be a great name for a hooker. That'll be my hooker name if I ever turn into a hooker. So let's try this, and let's try not to get it everywhere. It works really good for blush. It works good for all of those powders. It's just got the right shape. I like it. It buffs it out so well. Even though my hair's in the way. So I would say this is a really good brush head to use. You could probably use it with a liquid foundation, or a cream, you know, a heavy cream like that BB cream that I used. You could probably use this brush with it, brush head. I would prefer, you know, the foundation brush head because it is a little bit less dense and it'll just work better. But you could get by with just this highlighter head. But the highlighter head works really good for highlighting. It works really good for blush. It looks great for contour. It works good for bronzer. Overall, this is a really good brush. And you can find them at Sephora. I'm not sure if they sell at Ulta, I'll have to find out. But brushes are battery operated by a lithium battery that's just, you put right in this capsule and in the handle, and they'll last a really long time because it is lithium battery. It's just going to last a really long time. You won't spend that much time having it on while you're applying your makeup. Oh, but let's put on our setting spray and then we're done. I use the Pixie, it smells so good. The Pixie Makeup Setting Spray. It smells like roses, but not your grandma's roses. It's really good. Well, that's it for now, you guys. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for coming back to my channel. And I forgot to do my lips. Okay. For lips today, I'm going to use this Pixie pencil that I bought at Target. They're new. They are water resistant. And this is called Natural Rose. I really love these pencils. I was hoping for a long time that Pixie would come out with pencils because I knew they'd be good. This lasts a really long time. It's a great color. I've got a couple of colors, but I'm just going to go through these like crazy. I love it. Anyway, thanks for coming to my channel. Be sure you go and on Ulta.com, check out the Makeup Bullet, and on Sephora, check out Blendsmart and the highlighting brush head. Thanks, guys. Bye.